family, friends, and supporters of assassinated presidential candidate Fernando Villavicencio accompanied his hearse to the cemetery, demanding justice.
The people want to see the remains of the only man who had guts in this country. There are many men in Ecuador, but Villavicencio was the only one with the courage to confront those criminals, the mafia.
Many blame police forces, whom Villavicencio had accused of working for drug mafias, for not providing security despite the numerous death threats against him. At a rally earlier this month, the former congressman and journalist said he wouldn't wear a bulletproof vest and vowed to hunt down organized crime.
Come and get me. Here I am. They said they'd break me. Here I am. Let the drug leaders come with their gunmen. The time for threats is over.
Authorities have arrested 6 Colombians whom they say were hired gunmen. Violent crime and drug trafficking have turned Ecuador into one of the region's most dangerous countries.
When there's a
crime like this, you have to ask yourself who benefits, and obviously it's the other candidates who will capture Villavicencio's votes. And the one who is hurt the most is Luisa González, the candidate who is in the lead up until now in the polls, because there's a campaign to accuse her party of being behind this, although there is no evidence.
Luisa González is from the same left-wing political party as its exiled leader, Rafael Correa. There is no clear evidence as to who was behind the killing or whether there is a political motive, as many are claiming. But what is likely is that the killing of a presidential candidate who was a staunch enemy of former Ecuadorian President Rafael Correa will impact the results of August 20th presidential elections. Despite calls for them to be postponed, electoral authorities say they'll go ahead regardless.
Fernando, you will live in our hearts and in all of Ecuador.
Villavicencio was polling 5th amongst the 8 presidential candidates, but his murder has sparked fear amongst remaining candidates and Ecuadorians at large, who are looking for answers, but especially for a leader capable of ending the country's uncontrollable violence. Lucia Newman, Jazeera, Quito, Ecuador.